Good morning, good morning. I love mornings where I get to start off talking to my management team and they have updates for me on stuff. It's awesome. Also, I'm driving to get my COVID test.
Get ready, because this is year 6 of daily vlogging.
Yeah, so anyway, I was talking yesterday to the filmmaker Jace, who I met, and he put together the official email for me and my management team requesting what are the services he would like my help with for the feature film that he's working on and in pre-production and all of that for. So he sent that over to my management team. One of my managers is on West Coast, so she hasn't started her workday just yet. So my other manager that's here gave me a call, and we were talking about that a little bit, but also talking about how he talked with a distribution team last week, and they liked the premise of Aces a lot, but no one really wants to buy shorts, and I totally get that. So, looks like I am going to be brainstorming turning Aces into a feature, not to produce myself, but to write as a feature. So I need to talk to Lainey, I need to talk to Elena and just double check where she stands on that, and how she feels about that, for various reasons. Yeah, I gotta get in contact with her, gotta really start brainstorming. I don't think it'll take too much to brainstorm, but it's you know, right now I've got to get this rewrite, or this polish of Straight Laced and this whatchamacallit, pitch deck for Straight Laced out of the way, and then I can fully think about Aces as a feature.
This is done. Now I'm super excited because I am at the studio, so I get to go get breakfast at Sweet Hut, and I love Sweet Hut.
So my plan of what I was doing today did not happen, because what ended up happening is I called my mom on the way home from the test and from Sweet Hut, ended up talking to her for like 2.5 hours and looking at phone cases, because one of my birthday presents, even though I told my parents that could be the only birthday present because it's expensive, is a phone, getting a new phone, because my phone is over 3 years old now. That's not old for a phone, but my phone has started to have some issues, and not only that, but when I got this phone, I did not get the newest phone that was out on the market. I have an 8 Plus. We're up to the 13s now. I am not someone who needs the latest gadget of any phone. However, part of me is concerned that this phone will stop getting the updates and being able to apply the updates really soon. Plus, the phone is already starting to give me a little trouble. I've dropped it. It's not, also my case is not the greatest. I never had a screen protector on this one, completely my fault. But for majority of the time that I had it, I did not drop it too bad and everything was fine. But, and I'm due for an upgrade as well on our phone plan. I've been due for one for about a year. So I'm very much looking forward. I'll be getting the 13 Pro. I'm really looking forward to it because the camera on it is incredible. I think I might even make a special exception and like do a short film just so I can film it just with my phone. Just with my phone. I've always wanted to do that. And I think this one has the camera to do it. So I'm actually going to get it, though, before my parents come here next week for my birthday, because they're not going to be here for very long. They're going to drive in on Tuesday and leave on Thursday, just basically so they can be here with me for my birthday. And, you know, I'll be getting off of an overnight shoot on Tuesday night, so I may be sleeping until 1 p.m. on Wednesday, and so we don't want to try to mix that in with trying to spend time together and things like that. So I'm going to go on Friday to get the new phone and take care of all of that myself. So I needed a case. And I really wanted to get a Disney case, and I was not finding any on I looked when I was in Disney last. I couldn't find any that I liked, and I looked on OtterBox, and they had Disney cases, but none that I liked for they barely had any for the 13s at all. Not the 13 mini, the 13, the Pro Max, nothing. And I wasn't finding ones that I liked. And then my mom mentioned going on Redbubble, and I'm so glad that she did, because it went from me not finding any that I liked to finding multiple designs that I loved. So much so that I ended up actually ordering 2 cases. I ordered 2 cases because I could not decide between them, and neither could my mom. My mom was the one who was like, I think you should just get both, and they're making one of the cases a birthday present from them, and then the other case I bought myself. So I paid for expedited shipping, so those should be here on Friday. Part of the reason as well why I'm going on Friday, even though Thursday will be an overnight shoot. I can go later in the afternoon, no big deal. So I've been taking care of that. That took a while, and then Ashlyn, the acting students, they don't have class tonight because it's spring break for the county that they follow. And so Ashlyn invited them to come over at 8:30, and I was like, you know what? I was like, if I start the script now, I don't think I'm gonna finish it before 8:30. Plus, I still want to watch the Tin Can Brothers film recording that I downloaded. So I'm gonna start watching that now because then it'll finish before everyone gets here, and I'll just have to work on the script later this week. Which I still don't have my call time for tomorrow, so I have a feeling my call time might be late afternoon. Because I know they are filming today, just the character I stand in for isn't needed. Also, I have found out, so if you don't know, I think I've mentioned it before, I'm a huge fan of the TV show Teen Wolf. It had 6 seasons, it stopped filming, or it was done a few years ago, but now they're doing a movie, and guess what? The movie is shooting here. It is shooting here. They started on March 21st in Los Angeles, shooting at the previously existing sets that they needed to for the script. Now they're here. I've already started to see casting come out about it. The first one is for Wednesday of this week, but I can't do Wednesday because one, that's right before an overnight shoot and right after tomorrow on set. Plus, I get to hang out with my friend Elena that morning and get together. I haven't seen her in a while, so I'm very excited to get to see her. And the other one is for all the way until like April 25th, 26th, and 27th, and I don't really want to do a booking that far out, especially because I'm actually trying to focus more on stand-in work, not background, but I am determined to be on that set. I am determined it will happen. It will happen because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna make it happen. And I doubt these are gonna be the only 2 things they need background for, because I don't know if they're gonna switch to another location, but I'm determined to be on that set. Just kidding. I just got my call details for tomorrow. My call is 9:45, not bad at all. So I'm looking forward to it. Plus, that also means I may finish earlier in the day, which will be great.
My call time got changed to 9:15. Not surprising. I was expecting them to either push it back by 30 minutes or bring it forward by 30 minutes. But I'm a little not about set. But both of the doctor's offices that I called, both my old one that I got the other prescription from last year and the new one that I just went to, saying, hey, I didn't realize that I don't have any refills left and I need this prescription. I called them at like 2:30 today. Didn't hear back from either of them. I better hear back from them tomorrow because I'm stressed. I'm stressing out. I need this prescription. I cannot go without it. I'm panicking. I'm majorly panicking about this. Just drop everything on the floor. So, I'm heading to bed. I've got to figure out what to do about the situation. After I take my one tonight, I have 4 pills left. I'm going to try to stress to them, I cannot go without this medication. I cannot go without it. I don't care what in reality you think it is, the way it affects me, it manages my hormonal levels. Without that, I turn into a vegetable because I am so anxious I can't do anything. I cannot do that when I have 2 overnight shoots next week and I will be out of pill. I can't do it. So if doctor's offices would just call me back and just, you had 3.5 hours before you closed to call me back. And you said, one of them specifically said, if you call after 4:30, your call will be returned tomorrow. I called at 2:30, so my call should have been returned today. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. All my social media is in the description. Love you all. Bye.